Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we're back with another interview experience segment for you, and today's company is Quantify. The job role is business analyst. We got in a lot of requests from you guys to make a video on this particular role. We also have another video on Quantify for the job roles of framework engineer and ML engineer. So if you're applying for that role, you can watch that as well. The link will be flashing somewhere here. And yeah, let's quickly move on to the recruitment process now.
Before moving on to the recruitment process, we also have our Telegram channel. The link will be in the description box below. You can go up and join the group. We will be posting up job updates, our next videos, and all the things that we do on base level. Also, we have a form attached in the same description box. If any one of you is interested in giving interview experience and want to feature on the channel, you can just fill up the form. We will contact you individually, or else you can message us both on LinkedIn as well. So let's get to the interview process now. Quantify is offering a business analyst role. The CTC that they're giving is 8.5 LPA. Online test consisted of 6 sections. First section was quant, verbal, logical. The fourth section was consisting of data structures, OS plus CN and DBMS. Fifth was an ML section, and sixth was a coding section. Coming to the interview part, for business analyst, it was a GD. The first round was a GD, second was a guesstimate round with the HR, and third was an HR general round. It was a confirmation round, and also it lasted for around 15 to 20 minutes. We will discuss the whole process in detail with our guest today.
Hi guys, we have with us Ashwin, who has cracked the on-campus recruitment process for Quantify for the role of a business analyst. Hi Ashwin, welcome to our channel.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So before we move on, I would request you for a quick introduction.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Ashwin Sapre. I am from PICT. I just completed my BE in computer engineering, and I'll be joining Quantify as a business analyst soon.
Yeah. So let's move to the recruitment process then. We will start with the online test first. So can you brief us about the online test?
Yeah, the online test had a number of sections. There was the quant section, the pure CS section, then there was an ML section, and there was a competitive coding section. Now, all of these sections had a separate time limit. So you couldn't attempt like all the questions at once. You had to attempt section by section. And the whole test lasted for around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So that was the first round, and based on the basis of how you did in these sections, you were shortlisted for those roles.
So you have to give all the sections in one go, or is there any sort of break that you get in between?
No, you have to give them all in one go. I'm not sure what the order was, but I think first was the pure CS questions. And after that, we moved on to the English section and then the ML section. And all of them had a rough time limit of, I think, around 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so this ML section that you talked about, could you tell what exactly is asked and how many questions are there in this section?
Yeah, so the ML section was actually the hardest one because it had a really short time limit, and the questions were based around, I think, supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms. There were a few deep learning questions, some questions based on maths like probability and the binomial theorem. And most of us struggled with this section because the time limit was very low and the questions were a bit hard.
But this was also an MCQ round, right?
Yes, this was an MCQ round.
Okay. So what were all CS questions were there, or ML questions that you were talking about? Do you remember on which topics?
The CS questions were largely based on DBMS, computer networks, on basic data structures, and little bit of object-oriented programming. And the ML section was a separate section, as I said, mostly based on maths and supervised, unsupervised learning.
So let's move to the interview sections now. So I guess the first round was a GD round. So what all topics were given, and how much students and interaction was there?
Yeah, so after the MCQ test was done, the next day we got an invite for the group discussion. This was held on Google Meet. They had shortlisted 7 to 8 people, and we were all in the same meet. The GD was held for, I think, around 30 to 45 minutes. We were given 2 topics. The first one was nepotism in Bollywood. The second one, I don't remember, but it was something similar. So like it needed no preparation. You could just go in and speak about it. And you just had to have good points and like speak clearly.
So in this round, the people who were shortlisted were of your business analyst domain, or it was a mixed?
No, these were all business analyst people.
Okay. So you applied for the business analyst role. Like I know that there are preferences that you're supposed to give, right? So this is your first preference, and while, yeah.
No, actually, this was my second preference. Before the MCQ test, they had asked us to fill in a ranking of our preferences. And so in that, I filled framework engineer first, and then I filled the business analyst. But I think based on my performance in the MCQ test, they thought that I was better suited for the BA role. Some of my friends who did well in the CS sections, they probably got shortlisted for the framework engineer role. So you have to make sure you perform well in those particular sections if you want to get shortlisted for the ML role or the framework engineer role.
Got it. Cool. Yeah. So after the the GD, you had a guesstimate round, right? So
yeah. The guesstimate round was the next day after the GD. I was one-on-one with an HR guy from Quantify. He gave me a scenario saying that Quantify was going to build an office in Pune, and they were going to do that in an IT park. And that IT park had a limited number of 2-wheeler and 4-wheeler parking spaces. And this company had to book parking spaces, right? And he gave me some information about the age groups of the people that Quantify was going to hire. He told me that, like for example, the age group from 18 to 30, there were going to be around, say, 200 people. From 30 to 40, there were going to be around 100. And the 40 above, they're going to be around 50 people. So based on this information and the location of the IT park, you had to give an estimate to him as to how many spaces to book. So this was like a fairly standard guesstimate question. He gave me around 10 minutes to think and come up with an answer. And it took me 5 minutes to explain. He then asked me some counter questions, and I was able to answer most of them. And he was pretty happy with my answers.
Okay. And how exactly did you prepare for this particular round?
I went through some online sample questions. I think Geeks for Geeks has a few, like some of these preparation guides, for HR questions and for guesstimates. So I just went through some of them and practiced 2 or 3 of them before the interview.
Coming to the last round then, after guesstimate, I guess there was an HR.
Yes, the final HR round, yeah. So after the estimate round got done, immediately 2 or 3 hours later, I got the invite for the final HR round. This was probably just a formality because he was, not very bothered and very casual like in the final interview. He had my CV and he picked out my BE project from that, which was a medical project. So he told me that suppose you want to sell your project to a local hospital. So you have to prepare a PPT and you have to just present it to me, like in order to convince me to buy your project.
Okay.
So luckily, I'd already done this exercise in my project reviews. So I was pretty, familiar with the whole process. So I was able to do it within like 10 minutes. He just told me to give me some key points in that PPT. And he gave me 10 minutes for thinking and like 5 minutes for the explanation. And after that, he asked me like a few standard questions, like give me your introduction, then why do you want to work at Quantify, what projects interested you the most. And the whole thing was like very casual, and the interview ended in around 20 to 25 minutes. And that was it.
Yeah. So can you also summarize the timeline of the whole recruitment process?
Right from the test to the last round.
Right. So the first day was the MCQ test. The results of that test were declared the next day. And the same day in the afternoon, we got an invite for the group discussion. Then the results of the group discussion came in the next day at around 12 o'clock. We got the invite for the guesstimate round. And after the guesstimate round, at around 5 o'clock, we had the HR round, the final HR round. So the whole process took 3 days.
Ashwin, so any tips for the juniors who want to apply for Quantify, and especially in business analyst role?
So one tip would be to prepare all these answers to the standard HR questions, like your introduction and why you want to work at this company. So that, when they ask you that, you don't struggle to answer, you have a nice answer to say. Second would be, if you get to the HR round, then you should go to the LinkedIn page of that company, and you should see the profiles of some of the people who are working there in that same role, so that you get an idea about what projects they're working on, what certifications they had, and what their lives are like, so that you understand what you're going to get if you get hired.
So guys, with this, it's a wrap today. Thank you so much, Ashwin, for coming in and sharing your experience with us. So guys, Ashwin's LinkedIn handle will be in the description box below. So if you have any queries regarding the recruitment process, feel free to reach out to him. And we also have another interview experience segment on Quantify for the job role of framework engineer and ML engineer. So you can watch that as well if you are applying for that role.
The link for the previous Quantify video will be flashing up here, and also it will be in the outro as well. So if video पसंद आया होगा तो like जरूर करिएगा, friends के साथ share करो, and the sub to the channel will be an amazing.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye guys.